I have a really strong faith, and that helps me get through challenging times at work and also challenging times personally. You know, my ultimate goal is to be the very best mom and wife I can be, and hopefully working in an environment that's professional, that's driven, that's an effective organization that serves their community well and helps people. For me, I find a lot of joy in giving back and helping others. It helps me kind of refuel and be renewed, and I feel like I get so much more out of it than what I put in. I would definitely say my mom. She is my absolute role model. I strive every day to be like her. She is the most amazing woman I know, the most amazing mother who raised my sister and I alone, and I strive to be the mother that she was to me. I strive to be like that for my son. She is hardworking. She has overcome many obstacles that would be absolutely impossible for others. So she is definitely my life role model, the person I aspire to be most like. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that my son Matthew inspires me to be a better person every day.
Sandra has kind of been my partner in crime the last year. She is just incredible. She's the kind of person that lights up the room. You want to work with Sandy. She's so easy to work with. She has a lot of energy, and she doesn't ever say no. And she makes everything a little bit more fun. So she's just the kind of person that you want to work with. You get excited when she's on your team. She's a really great motivator, and she knows how to get things done. So I've had so much fun working with her the last year at the Y, through the Y organization, and she's just an incredible person.
I want to make sure that the team that I lead feels inspired by my leadership and empowered by the way I lead them. So for me, it's not so much about what I want to achieve. It's more about what I want others to achieve that I am tasked with leading. It's a big responsibility to lead a team of people, and I'm learning more and more every day about that role and what that means. But I'm hopeful that at the end of my tenure at Dupaco, hopefully it's when I retire, that the people that I've been able to work with and supervise and lead on a daily basis have learned something from me, and I've helped them become better at what they do. So I think passion is the biggest thing. So if you've got a passion towards helping people and doing good, you're a good fit here at Dupaco, and I think you're going to go a long way.
I think what Jennifer really excels at is her openness, her perseverance, her intuitiveness, her unflappability in the face of adversity or stressful situations. Marketing is sometimes undervalued at businesses because, unlike professional disciplines like accounting that has CPAs or attorneys who are part of the bar, anyone can call themselves a marketer. So I think people like Jennifer really bring value to the profession of marketing. She's one of the best of the best. She's growing to become a really effective, astute marketer. Jennifer Hannaford is not only a volunteer. When she volunteers in something, she tends to become the leader of these things because she's so good. She's just matter of fact in a very diplomatic way. She brings that organizational component, that leadership component of bringing people together. She gets the details, but then she gets the big picture as well and can bring those two things together. Whether it's the American Red Cross Heroes of the Tri-States event or the American Advertising Federation where she served as chair, she makes things happen. She just doesn't volunteer, she makes things happen.
Stacy Hines she is a remarkable woman. I have known her since high school, actually, and even back then, she was involved in everything. She gave me all of these kind of first tips on how to really start to get involved in the community. And she's that to a lot of people. She's that resource. If you have a problem and you need to get it done, or if you have a question about how to get something accomplished, Stacy is the go-to person for so many people, and she's certainly that for me. Stacy has an opinion always, and it's so nice to have her around because she will be honest, and she will give feedback, and she will give constructive ways to make things better. And she's not interested in keeping things the same always. She always says, okay, now what's next? Now let's really take it to the next step. So I think that's a really positive force to have with you whether you're volunteering or at work. She works tirelessly. She goes from work to volunteering, and not to mention she's pregnant with twins right now. In a year she got married, did Dancing with the Stars, and went to state with her volleyball players all within a few weeks of each other. So that was pretty amazing. She definitely gives and gives and gives of herself, which is remarkable.
For a department like ours, our legal department, which is pretty small, I think you have to be adaptable. I think you have to be quick on your feet, and I think you have to be good at getting along with other people. I mean, at the end of the day, we are a team, and that's how I approach every day, and you want everybody on your team to achieve at their highest ability, and so I think a well-functioning team requires everybody to be kind of working together toward a common goal. On the other side of things, kind of the more personal side, I hope to continue to get more involved in the Dubuque area. We moved back a few years ago. We had been in the Twin Cities and then in Des Moines, but Dubuque is our hometown, and so it means a lot to be able to contribute to the community, and so that's an area where I hope to continue to be able to make a greater impact as my career goes along. I mean, I don't need any accolades or anything, but it's a nice confirmation that what I'm doing matters, and that hopefully every day I'm contributing something to this community.
Angela has a great sense of humor. She's always quick with a laugh, which makes the work environment very pleasant. But she also has a very, I'd say, intuitive ability to recognize problems and also to come up with solutions to those problems. When I think about a rising star in Dubuque, I think Angela hits all of the main points. She has made great strides professionally, personally, and in our community. I think you can only expect Angela to continue gaining achievements through her career, and to continue to serve the Dubuque community and her employer here in Dubuque.
You know, a big quality is having dreams and visions for down the road, and I think for me personally that's what motivates me, knowing where I want to be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years from now, and that motivates me every day to come in, put my head down, and just go to work and constantly do the right thing. I hope to continue improving in every aspect, especially not just in our industry. Our industry is always changing, but the world's always changing as well. And so if there's ever a time where we're not constantly improving, we're going to be falling behind, or there will be a rude awakening at some point if we're not constantly improving in every aspect. I'm very fortunate right now and in the past to have had good mentors that have shown me mistakes to avoid and things to be doing to try and achieve the goals that I have set for myself. I've looked back at some of the previous recipients since being nominated, and I see some very, very successful individuals, and so being nominated also helps put that vision in the future of some of the good things that I'm capable of and could be laid out ahead of me.
I nominated Joe for the Rising Stars Award because he's a very hard worker who deserves to be recognized for his accomplishments. Joe is a genuine person who cares about his clients and others in the community. To be a good worker, I think Joe needs to be a good listener, be a team player, and be loyal, and that is exactly what he is. It's hard to find someone that works as hard as Joe, especially at his age. He is one of the first people in the office every day, and one of the last to leave at night. Joe always has his client's best interest in mind when working with them.
I really believe in being very authentic, being myself, and working with clients and working in the community, just really giving your best and giving everybody the attention they deserve. And I think that's what is really nice about what I do, is I have the opportunity to be really involved in the community, and that's not just a personal passion of mine, but it also connects me to what is happening in the community and how I can continue to help make things better. There's such wonderful people that really step up and make this community a great place to live, and to be nominated to be one of those people that stand out is pretty amazing.
Since moving back to Dubuque less than 3 years ago, she has immersed herself in the Dubuque community. With organizations such as the YWCA, the Dubuque Chamber of Commerce, the Mercy Health Foundation, and countless others, she's already making a huge difference in the Dubuque community. She's a fantastic creative problem solver. She's driven, she's goal-oriented. She's a fantastic listener and sounding board as a colleague, very important to me. And most of all, she's passionate about what she does. She's passionate about improving the Dubuque community through the built environment. I've talked a little bit about how passionate she is about her career, but she's just as passionate about her family. She has a beautiful family. Her ability to balance it all is inspiring. The age-old question is, can women have it all? I think she answers it, and it's yes. Congratulations, Emily.
One of the best qualities that I believe that makes a very successful business owner and a fabulous bridal consultant is a key factor for me, and it is how can you build rapport with a client. And to build rapport also requires building trust. And when we are there to help make somebody's day, one of the biggest days of their lives, most memorable and special that it can possibly be, trying to really make those dreams come true, it really takes somebody that can build that trust and build that rapport and know that you have that solid foundation to the day of the wedding. We do a lot in the community and partnering with different schools and children and college students as well on different ways to help them with their resume skill building, teaching them other ways to build into their daily life with their college work on what they're doing so that they can collaborate and partner that together so they're getting the real life experience. So we definitely want to continue to build our Zazuz Cares mission and continue on helping other young people that are in need in the community. It's been an experience, but that's what life's all about, is having change and going for those goals that we have in life.
She is amazing. She puts her mind to things that benefit many others and not necessarily herself first. So I thought that was something that I could not deny, making sure that people are aware of. She's always willing to hear all kinds of great ideas and personalities that involve those ideas, and she's very passionate around other people's passion, and if it has a way of benefiting our business as well as our client or maybe even our teammates, we definitely will take it in consideration. She definitely is someone who offers anyone the connecting people or links to make those passions come true.
When I think about characteristics of a good mentor, I've had a few examples in my life that have really shown me the way. But ultimately, I think it's about doing what's in the best interest of the people that you're working with. You know, I like to get in the trenches with the young people and help them out. I'm not afraid to roll up my sleeves and you know, lead by example. But as long as you're doing what's best for their development and not always what's easiest for you, I think that's a crucial part of doing a really good job and helping the young people succeed. In terms of goals, you know, from a business standpoint, we've got very aggressive growth goals. Obviously want to keep growing the business and helping our team develop. From a personal standpoint, it's much more around the family and being as good a father and husband as I possibly can be. Look, this nomination is a huge honor. I did a little bit of research, and I know some of the people that have received this prior to me, and it's flattering to be part of that group. Dubuque is an outstanding community, and to be one of the people that is thought of as for this award is a huge honor, and it's a lot of fun. It's really neat.
His personal performance, his leadership performance, and his impact on others has really been the total package, and he's done it in a relatively short period of time. When he has a problem or a challenge, or his clients have something that comes up, no one works harder than Chris to solve it. He's a student of the industry, so he went out and learned everything about the insurance business, which probably isn't the most exciting thing to go do. And third, he builds amazing relationships. People know he cares, and they trust him immensely. And in response to that, he takes incredible personal pride in making sure he doesn't let down any of his clients or coworkers.